Chaz, just down here in the front, in the first half you were 1 for 4 with 3 points, but in the second half you turned around 8 for 12 with 20 points. How important is this kind of mental resilience, especially at this time of year, and how are you able to keep yourself focused and just stay true to your craft even if you're struggling in the first half?
Yeah, I mean, I just tell myself to keep on shooting, and then I know that my teammates have the confidence in me to continue to take the shots, and the coaches believe in me. We do it every day in practice. They continue to push me every day in practice, so I just know to keep on shooting because that's what the team needs from me.
Mean to you to have with your family after the game, especially your dad, with being able to have him coach you the past 2 years?
It's truly amazing, honestly, because not everyone gets to have that opportunity to be coached by a Hall of Fame coach and their father at a high level like this. So just being able to really soak it in and look at the memories that we've made over these past 2 years and look at what more memories we get to make over these next couple weeks, next month that we have, and, just really soak it all in.
Chaz, what do you feel like? I mean, you were just here a year, but what do you feel like your level of connection will be to the program, to the university? Going down, Dalton was always very outspoken about, this is home, I love you guys. I mean, what's your level of connectivity here?
Yeah, I mean, the program, the coaches, the players, the fan base, everybody in the community, they've welcomed me with open arms. So it's just a lot of love from me to the University of Tennessee. It means the world to me to come back and be able to play for my home state. So it's very special. It still feels surreal that I'm putting on the Tennessee uniform, being able to represent for the University of Tennessee. So it's just a blessing all in all, but this is my home for sure.
Jordan, how do you feel like this team is set up entering postseason?
We're set up perfectly. Whenever we're all clicking, we're really good. Whenever we're all clicking on the defensive end, getting deflections, getting stops, and getting out running on offense, we're dangerous. And we just have a connection all throughout the team that's like none other. So I think we're really prepared for March.
In the back here, what was working so well for you in that second half when you went on that heater?
It's always good to see the shots go in, but I feel like my teammates were just finding me at the right spots and just setting great screens for me. But just seeing the ball go in always helps a little bit, so that I feel like that was it.
Chaz, I believe that was your dad that was having a good time hyping up the crowd throughout your walk. What has this experience, you feel like, meant to your family, and how much did you enjoy getting to celebrate today with them?
Yeah, it means the world to me. My family's been able to come to every home game. My mom's been able to make it to pretty much every game. So, it's just special to see my family in the stands, because at North Florida, they weren't always able to make it down there for every game. So being able to come to every game, it means a lot to me. My dad was out there having a great time. He loves Tennessee just as much as me. So it's just special. It's a special place, a special moment.
Really, for both of you haven't had a lot of time to spend around Zakai and Jemai, but in the short time, and you saw the love and support from the crowd for those two guys specifically, what has that experience been like for you guys to be around them?
I'd say it's amazing. Me and Z, we clicked probably the first day I got to campus. When I committed, he was probably one of the first people to call me, and it just showed his loyalty to the program and showed what it is really about to be a Tennessee Vol. And Jemai, just hearing him talk to the people and his leadership and vocal leadership that he shows throughout practice is amazing, because I try to take what I hear from him and learn from him every single day and try to implement it in my role of leadership.
Yeah, when I was in the portal, those were the first two guys to reach out to me once Tennessee had got involved. And me and Shaq, we talked on the phone for like 2 hours. We were just chopping it up, laughing. So it feels like I've known these guys for years. It feels like I've known them for my whole life. And, the impact that they've made on this program is just amazing to see. And the love that Vol Nation has for them is amazing. So, they're just great players, but great human beings off the floor. And you can tell that every day in the locker room.
Jordan, you saw the reaction that Grant Hurst got before he came in the game. You grew up in a family where your dad was a coach. He's made it clear that ever since he transferred here, he wants to be a coach. What kind of coach do you think Grant will make?
He'll make a great coach. I think he will be a little Rick Barnes in the future. But he'll make a fantabulous coach. And I said fantabulous. Fabulous coach.
Sorry. I know what you meant.
But he'll make a great coach, and I just feel like that's who he is. Because I remember it was our first day on campus, and he broke down every single player on Tennessee's basketball, and like really like a scouting report. And it was just like, wow, we haven't even practiced yet, and you know the scouting report on each and every player. So I think he's gonna make a great coach.
Obviously, you've been with your dad through these past 2 years, but what did it mean to walk with your mom on senior day?
It was amazing. You know, my mom, when I was a freshman and sophomore, she could make it to not every game, but she would try. And, you know, just seeing that effort that she would put in games that she could make it to was amazing. And now, like, seeing her at every single home game is great. And then having her walk out with me, because I remember I was on the phone with her last night, and she said, hopefully I don't cry. And I'm like, you know you're going to cry when you walk out on that court. And she was like, yeah, you know it. So then we walked through. I think she didn't cry, and she's like, oh, no, I cried. So, but just seeing her, you know, have a smile on the face and, you know, excited for everybody else on the court that's a senior is just amazing and just shows who my mom really is.
Anything else? All right, Grant, last one.
Is that a compliment or an insult for calling him a mini Rick?
That's a compliment, you know. Yeah, it's a compliment.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank y'all. Thank you.